Hey, Lewis. All right. So, I was looking at your picture, and, there's a part of you that feels very humble, very, very laid back, almost happy, almost relieved. And then there's the other part of you that is resisting and aggravated a little bit, um, to tap into the more joyful part of yourself. You have the Ten of Swords here as the main card. You know, I feel that you're in a good place, and you are finally coming almost to terms. It's almost like an aha moment, like, this is what it's all about. We have all have been through rough times and rough situations, and when we finally heal from all that, and when we finally get our energy back and our soul back, where our soul is able to breathe again, we are in a better place, and we feel like we're heading towards a better place, to not resist against yourself. If you know that whatever path you're going down is leading you to a more positive, a more beneficial path, stick to it. Don't let people steer you off of that path. Sometimes we have to stop helping other people. We have to pull back, and we have to let them figure out things on their own without you kind of giving them advice or pushing them in the correct direction. Sometimes we just got to pull back and say, you know what, not today. Let them handle it. Feel that you've always been the matriarch. You've always been the protector. You've always been the street smart one, the one that knows right off the bat what to do and what not to do, But then you have the people that want that advice again. And when you give advice and when you help people, they're going to expect it, right? Like fucking constantly, That if you don't give it to them, then what? They're going to cut you off, It's almost like, that's kind of what I'm getting from your cards here. It's almost like, hey, help me out in this situation, or, what would you do? And then you saying, not today, my friend, I just can't today, and them getting an attitude. But then they forget, like, all the times that you did help and all the times that you did put in your effort. I mean, what is that, nothing to them? I mean, that's kind of what I'm picking up. So to just let it roll. Let them figure out what they're going to figure out, You don't need to bring negativity back into your life. You don't need to bring fear. We all have that past that, and even it's still in our present, I'm sure, We all have our vices. We all have our fears. We all have our negative qualities, But it's up to us to pull back and not get involved. Stay out of arguments. Stay out of input. Stay out of opinions, and just focus solely on what's important to you. Respect the people that deserve to be respected. Respect the people that don't hold their ego shield up high and say, hey, look what I've achieved. You respect that. You respect when people have no ego, I do feel that you're not in a place right now where you're able to do things on your own, venture out, maybe start something new and lead your own path. I do feel that you need direction still, in a way, if that makes sense. Just to not steer off the correct path. Don't be misguided. Make sure that, whoever's guiding you or whatever's guiding you, that they guide you to a place that you truly want to be, emotionally. You know, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting all emotions here, emotion cards. You know, you have the Death and the Moon and the Emperor. These are three very strong cards. You know, with the Death and the Moon, you know, with those cards, I want to say, take that fucking breath, okay? Take that breath and know that tomorrow's another day. And know that you're heading in the direction you want to go. It's, you know, the death card to me, it depends on the cards it's surrounding. Usually means new beginnings, that it's time to come out of the darkness and look at things from a different perspective. You know, sometimes when we go outside and we look at the moon or we look at with how big the sky is, we feel so fucking small and so fucking insignificant. That is basically empowering to us how small we actually are when we really think we're really this big person in this world, and we have so many influencers and influences that we just feel so strong and special, you know. But we just got to remember how to stay humble, you know. So that's kind of what these two cards are telling me. They're telling me to pull back, breathe, and breathe out and let it out. Let all of them fucking emotions go, you know, and focus on the new life that you're venturing into. Don't worry about other things. Don't worry about shit that's out of your control. Just worry about you and your loved ones, you know. I feel that you need to set boundaries with yourself. And it's almost like it's almost like you really don't want other people doing it for you, but you want to do it for yourself in a way. Like you want to make a list, you know, check it. Make sure you're going the right way. Make sure you're not forgetting shit, you know. So, you know, to focus on your dreams, yes, they do tell you things, but they also show fear. They give you hints of fear, what your main fears are. And those are good to accomplish. Those are good to squash if you figure out the fears in your dreams. But I feel the biggest fear is within you and moving forward and you know, heading towards this path. Because, you know, I feel in the past you have always had that passion and that energy to thrive, to do what you wanted to do in life, you know. You know, you've always had that connection to fire and intensity, and you've been very vocal and very strong. But I feel that you've also been very confused, you know. So many choices, so many times can overwhelm you, and you know, to not let that happen and to pull back, you know. To make sure that you know, see the people that's surrounding you with your blindfold off, you know, step outside the situation, not help them as much, worry about you more. I just feel that you're in this place right now that's just so, it's almost like a warming place, like a comfortable place. You know, I do feel there's a message coming for you, positive message, that you may feel safe, but to just make sure you know who's guiding you, who's not guiding you in the direction you want to go. You know, don't let outer influences, don't let your ideas, you know, and what you're trying to accomplish get into the ears of a lot of people, because, you know, when our outside energies, you know, are out there, it can start throwing off what we really want to do, you know, and what we really want to happen. You know, I feel that you want to take control and you want to travel and you just want to get away and you just want, I'm trying to figure out these two cards here. I mean, it's almost like you want a child here and you want a normal life. It's like you want to be that 9 to 5 person right now. You want to have that normalcy in your life, to not be so stubborn and to look within and not look outward so much. Other people want you to manifest and create positivity. It's almost like they feel like you're some kind of high priest, okay, where you can do all that because they see opportunity for you and they know that you have so much passion. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you will 100% accomplish. When I say other people, that could be you, your spirit guides, your family. I feel with love that there has to be some kind of agreement between you and a loved one, whether it's a lover, or, a brother or sibling or a mother figure, father figure. I feel more of this, that it's a loved one, like a significant other, like a husband, wife thing. I feel like there's got to be some boundaries there. There's got to be some rules set between you two. I do feel things are going to grow though with you two. I feel that the seeds are planted, and it's just going to take some time to fully bloom into what you fully want. Okay? Do you see a happy family here and a great opportunity for you? But I also see the Hangman, which I feel if you don't get all of this in check, will you be happy with that outcome? Will it be enough for you? Is kind of what I'm getting. I'm also getting, your final card, the Four of Wands. Four of Cups, sorry. I feel like you should just get advice from someone that has been there and done that with the same shit that you've been through. I feel like getting false advice from somebody that really hasn't been through the shit that you've been through isn't going to make any sense, and it's not going to help you because they're not on your level. So I feel like you need to find someone on your level that can guide you. I don't want to say a mentor. I just want to say a really close person that can become a good friend, that is just like there for you, and fucking gets you. You know what I mean? So let me know if anything makes sense, and I'll see you in Messenger. Blessings.